Have you ever heard of the shortest war in history? It's a tale that unfolds on the exotic shores of Zanzibar, a conflict that lasted less than an hour, yet left a lasting mark on the pages of history. Zanzibar, a significant hub for trade and a crucial point of control in East Africa, was under the influence of the British. The Germans, too, had a stake in the East African coast, making the region a chessboard of colonial powers. The Game of Thrones began with the sudden death of Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini on August 25, 1896. Hamad had been friendly towards the British, but his cousin, Khalid bin Bargash, who claimed the throne without British approval, was not. The British consul, Basil Cave, demanded Khalid's abdication, citing a violation of the 1890 treaty that required British approval for the appointment of the Sultan. Sultan Khalid, however, refused to bow down, rallying around 2,800 men, including palace guards and civilians, to defend his position. Artillery was arranged around the palace, and a small royal yacht, the HHS Glasgow, was prepared for action. The British issued an ultimatum demanding Khalid's departure and cessation of hostilities. As the ultimatum expired at 9 a.m. on August 27, 1896, and Khalid did not comply, the British naval forces, under the command of Rear Admiral Harry Rawson, commenced bombardment at 9:02 a.m. The war was brief but intense. British ships, HMS Philomel, Thrush, and Sparrow, directed heavy bombardment towards the palace. The palace suffered severe damage and a fire broke out. Sultan Khalid's artillery proved ineffective. The British reported only one sailor injured, while the Zanzibari casualty count ranged from 500 to over 1,000. Despite the chaos, Khalid managed to escape from the palace and sought asylum in the German consulate. He was later captured and exiled. The British swiftly installed Hamoud bin Mohammed as Sultan, a man more amenable to their influence. The war marked the consolidation of British influence in Zanzibar. It led to significant political and economic changes under British guidance. The Anglo Zanzibar War is recorded as the shortest war in history, highlighting the overwhelming military superiority of the British Empire at the time. This conflict was emblematic of the era of colonialism and the scramble for Africa, where European powers exerted control over African territories. The war, though brief, had lasting effects on Zanzibar's political landscape, and is often cited as a curious example of colonial-era conflicts. In the grand scheme of things, the Anglo Zanzibar War, while astonishingly short, was a significant event in the context of colonial history and the British Empire's expansion in Africa. It underscored the era's geopolitical dynamics and the extent of which European influence was on the rise. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.